Hi guys, welcome to the second episode of RedTalk, the official podcast of MUSC Delhi NCR. This is Ishank and Ojas. Ojas, we say hello.
Hi,
And today we have with us Kimod Jung Thapa from MUSC Nepal. Hi Kimod, how are you?
Hello, Ishank. How are you? I'm good.
Uh, Great to have you. Let's just get straight into it. So let's first discuss about our Premier League season. So the Premier League season just got over and we finished in third place with 66 points. The same points total as we finished last year, and we got third. We got fifth last year, and this year in this season we got third. And but in this when the season started till January, we were not playing that good football. Like all the players were not performing up to the mark. Some of the players got injured too. Pogba got injured, McTominay got injured, Marshall also got injured for too much. But since January and especially since after Bruno joined the team, we've been playing really good football too. We've not dropped silly points here and there like we dropped in the early part of the season. So what did you guys think of the entire season? Were you expecting to feel like us finishing in third or fourth, or did you think like we overachieved this season? So Kimo, will start with you. What do you think about this season?
Okay, first thing first, we finished the third. Congratulations to all. But then, despite having like a rough season earlier before the January, I didn't expect it that this team will finish in the third position. Like
Hmm.
we kept dropping points with the mid-table teams, and that thing was like too much horrible, right? But since
Yeah.
Bruno joined, I mean, we are good. We are good. But in the latest few games, say against Southampton, we are kind of like choking into the like midfield areas. So if improving the midfield areas and if being up up to mark with the midfield areas, we're really good adjustment. But I think this season for me is like good season. I would rate this season with 7, I guess, because we kept losing with the mid-table teams as well. So if
Hmm.
we improve that, we will be a good we will be a good team in the next season. But I think I mean it's good. This season was good.
Yeah, what do you think about the season? Were you expecting this like a finish in the top four, or did you think like we overachieved this season? Like what do you think about this season in general in
um,
your opinion?
um, when the season started, I didn't expect our team to enter into top four because I think there were one or two aspects of on the field missing, one or two players missing, one that quality was missing. But the way we started against Chelsea, it was very positive. I saw that their team was looking complete. But again, what I was expecting that whenever the injury happens, we will see the downfall of this team, and it happened very soon. And like Kimod said, we are not finishing games against those mid-table sides from which we can gather easy 3 points. That is still a problem in this squad. But getting third position from where we were in January, it's a big achievement. I'm very happy with where United has finished, and it was a remarkable turnaround and comeback from our team.
Yeah, that's true. In the first game of our season when we trashed Chelsea 4-0, I was not expecting us to finish third, or when the season started, because we didn't sign a number 10, and we saw in the preseason game that Oli will be playing a 4-2-3-1, and so a number 10 is a really crucial position in that formation. But we were still having Mata, who is like at the end of his career now, according to me, and Lingard are like not good enough players as we see we saw in the starting parts of the season. I was not expecting a third position to finish. I was expecting us to fight for the fourth place, but I was really happy with the turnaround after Bruno came, because in the early part of the season it was not just about dropping points. We were not even playing well. Chelsea was also dropping points
Yeah.
here and there. They were also losing. They were also conceding goals, but at least they were playing good football. They were not consistent, but they were playing good football. I didn't see good football too from our side. So I was really disappointed till Bruno came. But after Bruno came, I guess Oli needed that one player who just brings all the team together, the midfield, the defense to the attack, because the number 10 is the pivotal position in the formation Oli plays. So I think after Bruno, Oli was able to play the way he always wanted to play. So a third position is like of course in the starting of the season we all would have taken a third place finish. So I think
Yeah.
that was good. So like what do you guys think? What do you guys expect from next season from us in the in Premier League? Do you think we'll be finishing in the fighting for top four only, or do you think we'll be fighting for the second place, or what do you guys think after the addition of some of the players? What do you think, Kimon, do about the next season in Premier League?
Okay, like drawing the lights in this season, we apparently had a very bad season. Let's all admit that because we dropped many points. Despite of
Yeah,
being third, we dropped many points. We played really poor, but every other top teams were poor as well. That's the thing
yeah,
that benefited us more. But in the next season, if all goes well, I say we can really finish good. I mean, Chelsea are looking very strong. Man City are strong. So if we are backed up with the players Ole Gunnar wants, we can even challenge the title. I mean, am I being too hopeful? Maybe I am, but
mm,
we need to have that what do you say enthusiasm. We need to have that
yeah,
enthusiasm to be finishing top in the Premier League thing, because if we hold up to the second or third position we keep playing poor. If we aim for the top four we might finish in the fifth or sixth, who knows, because next season it is going to be more tougher for the teams. You know what I mean? So if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is been backed up with the player he wants, we might even challenge the title. I mean, let's stay hopeful. Let's stay hopeful.
yeah, pretty optimistic, but like I think like stranger things have happened. We can have a title charge. Like, Ojas, what do you think about the next season? What are your expectations from the next season in the Premier League?
Uh, I still think that we are far away from challenging the title because Liverpool or City are still very strong. But Premier League is the most unpredictable and one of the best leagues in the world. Any team can topple anyone. So I wouldn't want to predict where we will be. But again, if our team performs consistently,
Mm,
if we are on road or at home, but we are winning those crucial games, getting those crucial points, I see better finish. I see a better start from the team and a better finish, but still far away from the title. But we will see a way better Manchester United team next season. More confident, better chemistry, and I think there will be very good inputs in this transfer market.
Yeah, I was expecting I expect I don't see us finishing in the first or the second place, maybe second place. But what I expect from next season is like safely in the top four or even in the third place, and just getting that difference, because we are around 20-25 points behind Liverpool right now. I expect us to bring that difference down to single digits, like 7, 8, or even 10, 11. So I
Yeah.
expect that to happen. Like the point difference goes down to single digits. So that would be a good season according to me. So I was not going to discuss this till the later part of this podcast, but since we are on this, do you think after Bruno Fernandes came, we have been the top of the league since Bruno Fernandes has joined. That is since January. That is not just like 10 games or something. That is a half a season according to me, like since January. So do you think that Oli can get us a title, not just in the next year, but in the next 2 years or something? Do you think we can get a title? Oli is the man who will get us a title. What do you think, Timo?
Well, like if we look at the managers, you can really not predict who can win you the titles and who
Yeah,
cannot, because a few seasons back we had Remo, we all thought he was going to win us the titles and things like that, but he totally failed,
yeah,
right? It was because the management didn't back him up properly. So if all I'm like consistently saying this thing, what I trying to say is if has been backed up with the player he wants, if the manager is given the freedom to play the way he
mm,
wants, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knows the way. He might not be the tactical genius.
mm,
He might not, he might fail into like lots of prospect when it comes to the tactical and thing, but he knows the way. He knows the United way. He
yeah,
couldn't definitely win us the titles, but the main thing is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to be backed by the management. If he's been
mm,
backed, I mean, I said it earlier. If we have a squad there, if we have a squad depth, we can definitely challenge for the title, because Liverpool and Man City, I mean, it's not even sure like they are going to perform with the same consistency, or like, you know, with the same pace next season as well. They can choke as well, they can fail as well.
Yeah,
So
sure.
if we can properly like evaluate the team, if we have the squad depth, we might even finish like the champions next season, or maybe season after. We might be the champions. We might be the unbeatable force in couple of years. So I
Hmm.
think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at this moment is very crucial and very essential.
Yeah, like what do you think? Like, can Oli get us a title? What do you think about Oli in general? Is he the man who will get us the title?
Ole, like many other managers around the world, is very young to this management, and he still has some puzzles in his tactical game, which he will solve in coming years. But with this United squad, the project is right. The Ole United
Hmm.
project is very right. It's looking good. It is on the right track. We are getting the players to play in a way that our manager wants. And I think he's getting adequate backing from the management also. I think a lot of people in the management trust Ole.
Hmm.
But do do I see him winning a title in the coming years is very tough. Premier League title I'm talking about. Other trophies, yes, we can win. But I think this project, he requires some additions in his, supporting managers. He needs those people
Yes.
coming into his coaching department to
Yeah.
improve the squad, which he lacks as a coach. Like, he's a very good finisher, but he needs people who can concentrate on defense, who can concentrate on goalkeeping. We
Yeah.
need those additions in the coaching department. Right now, I want to believe in Ole, but I still believe he lacks those, what should I say, some crucial tactical games which are very much important against teams who sit back, first of all. Second of all, who are very quick on the wings. I
Hmm.
see teams that are very fast on the wings. United usually crumble against those. I don't know why, because we have good fullbacks. I don't know why, but I think there is some lack in his tactical ability. But he has proved many people wrong by finishing third this season. I hope so. We win a title, but right now I see squad lacking those important coaches in the department.
Yeah, see, I agree with you guys because like I don't expect a title charge next season, but like next to next season, like I expect a title charge, and I really think Oli can get us a title because he's a really young as a manager, like not if we see his age, but young in the management because like he was managing Molde and Cardiff City like prior to this, and managing one of the biggest clubs in the world and the biggest club according to us in the world. Man United, of course, the added pressure is also there, and so I think he's learning on the job. He's learning like with because the coaching staff is also like really young. Carrick, McKenna, like both very inexperienced coaching staff. Even Solskjaer is a really inexperienced manager when managing this high of a level. Mike Phelan, of course, is a really experienced guy, but I don't think Mike Phelan is suited for this. Like because he must be suited for like 15 years back or 10 years back, but the game has really changed in the last 10 years. So I don't think Mike Phelan is the guy. I think we should replace Mike Phelan. But I trust in Oli the way he wants to play. We have seen the way he wants to play because he's a United guy through and through. He know what United should play like. He doesn't want to see United team playing defensively and just sitting on the break. He knows that we can't do that. But I expect a title charge the next to next season. So like let's just see the main thing. Like I agree with Timo. This he really needs backing by our board. So let's see what happens. And I really think Oli can get us a title if we like get some three or four more additions to the team. So like let's get straight into the Europa League now. We'll be playing our second leg of the round of 16 on fifth night against Last Linz. We are already 5-0 up, and all the five goals are like away goals. So I don't expect a first team the our strongest 11. I expect the reserves: Fred McTominay and Brandon Williams. Jesse Lingard, all these guys getting a chance. Like, what do you think about a Europa League chance? Do you think we can go all the way and win this after the pressure of finishing in the Champions League has ended? Like, what do you guys think of a Europa League chance? Yeah, Kimon, we'll start with you.
Mm, I would like to be straight with it. I mean, we are winning the Europa League. I'd like to be optimistic
Yeah.
because like there are teams like Inter Milan, Bayern Leverkusen. I mean, they are really good at it. But going after finishing the top three, this team is like really boost. This team has
Hmm.
got confidence at this moment. This team can really finish the Europa League. I mean, I don't see the teams with this caliber at this moment. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So I think we will be definitely finishing like as a winner in the Europa League.
Yeah, just what do you think? What are Europa League chances? Like, do you
Yeah,
think we can win the
totally
Europa?
agree. Yeah, totally agree with Kimo. The confidence that we are in, and if we don't get injuries in the coming weeks, I see us going into Europa into last stages. Winning it will be a big achievement, but there are teams who are also very good. It will be a challenge, but I think United is up for it.
Yeah, like I also think that United can win the Europa League because like the in the quarterfinals we'll be playing either Istanbul or Copenhagen, so that is a easy game on paper. Like of course these teams can turn up and like play really well because but like I don't see like teams like Istanbul and Copenhagen like just giving us a game. And then the latest stage like there are Roma, Sevilla um, and one more like Bulls. Like all these three teams, like we can easily beat. And on the opposite side of the bracket, there are teams like Inter Milan and Leverkusen. So like they'll just knock each other out, and we'll play one of the teams. I think Leverkusen or Inter Milan. I think we'll play Inter Milan in the final, and I really expect us to win the Europa League because like we don't have the pressure of finishing in the Champions League. We have already sorted the Champions League football. We'll be playing Champions League football no matter what happens next season. So like there is the added pressure which is gone. So I think the players will perform and I think Oli really wants a title. Oli really wants a trophy this season because finishing in the top four and Europa League will be a really good first season. So I expect us to like get this Europa League done and I think we'll win this Europa League. So like as we were discussing earlier about the Oli needs backing of the board. So let's discuss about some of the transfer. I'll just give all the viewers and you guys some transfer updates. So let's just start with Jadon Sancho because Jadon Sancho is the first priority according to the board, according to us. We like expect Jadon Sancho to be like finalized in till 10th August because 10th August is a date which is being thrown around that because 10th August is the day Dortmund are returning for their like proper training for Bundesliga. So Dortmund of course, like reported by like Sport Bild in Germany and even Christian Paul saying that Dortmund want the Jadon Sancho deal to be done till 10th August, and if the deal doesn't go through till 10th August, not according to like many reports, Dortmund won't sell. So like of course, like 2 or 3 days back, Bild were reporting that United have a 90 million pounds bid rejected from Dortmund, but Christian Falk and even Fabrizio Romano, both one of the top journalists, like declined that it is not true. But as reported by many of the top journalists, Sky Sports, Fabrizio Romano, Christian Falk, like the talks have started. We are in advanced talks. Sky Sports reported today only that both the sides are confident that a deal will go through. Like, what do you guys think? When do you expect Jadon Sancho to come? And like, do you think 100% this deal is like will be done? Yeah, Kimon,
Jadon
what do you
Sancho is
think?
100% deal done, right?
Yeah.
Don't you guys think like Jadon Sancho is a United player now? Jadon
Yeah,
Sancho is definitely a United player now because
yeah.
there are
We
no other
already are
any
thinking
teams
that
like
he's
coming
in
through
our
it.
squad.
Exactly because
Yeah,
I mean you are bidding 90 million, 80 million. I mean Jadon Sancho is already a United player now. I mean, I
yeah,
might really get trolled after saying this thing, but what I think is Jadon Sancho is one of the missing piece in this United team
yeah,
because, like, let's see United playing against the big teams. Let's see United v Chelsea. The most of the goals that came was from the right wings. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Daniel James like running through the wings, like passing on the
yeah,
defenders, falling down, and he was definitely crossing the ball and things like that. If you have to be successful, if you want to be successful in this Premier League football, you have to have those players who can attack the wings. Jadon Sancho is
Yeah,
really good at it. He can really drift the players. He can like come to the box. I mean, I read somewhere he won 10 penalties for Borussia Dortmund
yeah,
this season. I mean, he's really good at it.
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
not talking about the penalties, but I'm talking about the caliber of this player.
Mm.
Because if there's Jadon Sancho, if there's Anthony Martial, if there's Marcus Rashford, if there's Mason Greenwood, the top line is sorted for once
Yeah.
and for all. Because these all are the young players.
Mm.
They all are like English players. I mean, they can really improve this game. So I think Jadon Sancho is definitely a United player. I mean, I would say within 2-3 days. I mean,
Oh.
look, I'm a very much optimistic guy. Like I admit
Mm.
that thing, but I see Jadon Sancho coming within the 2-3 days.
Yeah, okay. Like I don't see him coming in the next 2-3 days. I really think like the next 2 weeks he'll be a United player because because Timo, you know our board. We don't do deals this quickly. Like you can remember Pogba 6 weeks, Maguire 4 to 5 weeks, Van Bissaka 4 weeks. We suck the joy out of out of these signings. Our board just because we already know that these players are gonna sign, but our board just delays these deals. But I expect Jadon Sancho to sign like till 10th of August in the next 2 weeks. I really think so. Like coaches, what do you think? Like is Jadon Sancho according to you also is just nailed on? He's a United player.
I think it's just matter of few days for me too. It's
Okay.
like last. I don't see it getting dragged to like 31st August, like I mentioned in the last podcast. With the things speeding up so much, I guess Sancho will be a player in next few days. At least it will be announced. Those last things, those medicals, signing of the shirt, him getting a number, that can take a few days. But I think negotiations are in the final stage.
Yeah.
I think Dortmund will agree the fee very soon because let's be honest. I have been following Dortmund. I like following them for past couple of years, and they are very,
Mm.
uh, you know, they are very keen on their preseason. If
Mm.
they concentrate really well on their preseason. So if they want the player to be in their team, then he will be playing the preseason. So I guess before the Dortmund's preseason, Sancho deal will be finalized
Yeah.
because
Before
they
10th
have
of August.
also have to prepare the squad. They also have
Yeah.
to finalize the remaining squad, which player they have to bring in, because that is a team that relies very heavily on preseason and those practice games to get off with the season. We have always seen that in the last couple of years. So for me, Sancho is in final stage of negotiation for the fee, and for finishing those final details, I think in 7 to 10 days we will be hearing Sancho in the squad only.
Yeah. So according to
Oh
all
man,
three,
it's
Jadon
two three
Sancho
days.
is just done. We
Two
will
three
see.
days.
In
It's
the
just
squad, in the
I hope
squad.
it. I hope he. I hope it gets done in the 2-3 days. That would be the best thing
what you
ever.
guys are saying a week or 10 days. I mean 2-3 days. Let's go. Let's be optimistic. I mean it costs us nothing. Okay, but first thing first. If this deal is somehow not done, trust me, we all should like literally hide. We also literally hide. Otherwise, we are
Yeah,
getting
for
embarrassed
sure.
because Jadon Sancho like it's. I mean, we were like literally so close. I mean,
Yeah.
trust me, like I wanted to say like within a week or 10 days. I mean, we're definitely going to sign Jadon Sancho, and it would be so great to see that player in United shirt. And trust me, like it's another puzzle solved for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer if this deals happen.
Yeah, Kimod, actually what happens is when a player comes to Manchester United, he's not only coming to the club, he's coming to that business. He's like,
Means,
he has to see lot of things go through, like agreeing the salary with the agent, agreeing the deal with the sponsor. Becoming a Manchester United player is a very long stage, and that is a
Yeah.
problem with this. The sponsor part of our club, like what we the process of finalizing the player into our club is very long. You can agree fees today, but the player will be confirmed in, what should I say, 8 to
yeah,
10 days minimum.
10
That
days.
is a
Yes, true,
problem with
true,
this
true,
club.
true,
Yeah,
true,
that
So
true,
is
true.
that is like the delay from our board and from our negotiation department. Yeah, that is the thing.
yeah, that
Like
is the biggest
like
issue.
we all expect him to sign in the next 10-15 days. Let's hope Kimot gets it right in the next 2-3 days. We see Jadon Sancho like having that number 7 jersey, because we all know number 7 next season, Jadon Sancho. That you can't
Yeah.
finish fifth or sixth with a front six of Martial, Rashford, Sancho, Pogba, Bruno. You just can't play bad with that front line.
Yes.
That
It
that
will.
was just too.
United will
Exactly,
be a
exactly.
tough team. United will be a
Yeah,
tough team with Sancho addition. It will be a tough team to beat.
yeah. So like this was, so let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up here. So it was a good session, Kimos. Like thank you for coming in. So guys, like
It was all my pleasure. Thank you, Sang. Thank you, Sang, for having
uh,
me. Like, thank you very
thank
much.
you. Thank you, Ojasvia. Thank you, Kimod. So guys, see you
Thank
next
you,
week
Shan.
at
Thank you,
Saturday,
Kimon.
and do check out MUSC Nepal. They'll be tagged in the caption. So guys, see you next week. Bye guys.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Sang. Bye, Ojas.